Alright, so I'm going to be looking off my notes here. So for me, I focused on participation because a big focus for us at Gold Digital is just getting kids to show up and participate. And we work a lot on student engagement of just getting kids to show up and try doing their work. Um, so that's a huge thing for us at Goal. Um, and I got some really helpful feedback this year that my students do not like No Red Ink. It's a grammar program online. I prefer it for teaching grammar, um, but them doing it on their own is not helpful. So I think, especially for my 12th graders, I need to do more recorded live lessons because a lot of them can't show up to live lessons. And that's something I can work on this summer is recording live lessons so like my 12th graders who have full-time jobs can still get the information they need to do their assignments. So that's a big one that I learned. Um, so yeah, for me, student feedback is super important because I need to know from them what works for you, what doesn't, what do you like, what do you not like, and and that's been super helpful. They do like this comma escape room that I made, where you have to figure out how many commas does the sentence need, and then that number will get you like a key code, and then the next clue is the next sentence. The next sentence, how many commas do you need? Use that number to plug in the next clue for the escape room. So they really like that. Um, what I learned from the ASCD article is that I need to show examples of good discussions because a lot of times, sometimes they have good discussions, sometimes they have poor ones, and that's on me for not only choosing like really good questions for them to answer and really open-ended questions for them to answer, but also show them what I'm looking for. I think that's a big one. There's one of my comma assignments called Comma Psycho, where it's similar to like you've seen those examples of like let's eat grandma or let's eat grandma, like commas save lives. So it's similar to that of like there's a psycho on the loose not using commas and you need to stop them by inserting commas into their sentences. And I did it over Google Slides, and half my students got it and liked it, and half my students were very confused. So I need to redo that assignment so it makes sense and it's a little less awkward to navigate. And a big thing I also learned is I really, really, really need to pre-test and post-test, because I need to collect that data. I need to figure out what do they already know about commas, and after all the assignments and after the modules, what do they know now? Like, and did it help? So I really, really need to do that. I have students that will just Google the answer, so I think the best thing to do is tell them this is not going to go against your final grade. So if you fail it, it's no big deal. Like, this is all for me, so I'm just gonna beg them, be honest. Don't Google things because you're not graded on this. You're graded on completion, which is a nice thing about Canvas. I can grade complete or not complete. Did you do the quiz? Did you not? That way they don't have to worry about getting anything wrong. Um, yeah, so I had a lot of notes for this module and learned a lot of what I can change, what I can do better, what I can add, and that's been very helpful.